G'day peeps, and here we are for a Sunday session. Just raced out from the quad track, hence the title, Staying on Track. Literally. So, Muzz may or may not make it. We've been talking in the chat to see whether or not he can align with the timing, because this isn't exactly 12. I'm a little bit late coming down the house. But it is what it is. That's part of being fitting online entrepreneurship into your life. So, perfect example of being authentic. And I've got farm work to do, in the oil and grease and dirt today. Because workmen noticed a couple of weeks ago that one of the tracks on the quad track had a rather large split in it, and it's actually broken the wiring in the rubber track. So therefore the track will start to separate. And we were going to change it tomorrow, but he wants to do something else. So we've gone, he said, can we do it today? I've gone, you know what, let's have a go. And I said, well, budgeted 4 hours on it. And so far we put 4 hours into it. And it's that last half an hour, that last little adjustment that is causing a bit of a glitch on getting a new track, which is obviously slightly smaller, and the RAM might not have compressed as far as we thought. So that's how it is. Similarly to running an online business and going, yes, I want to do a Facebook Live at this time. Yes, I want to post this many posts and all that sort of stuff. So that's tracking your progress, and keeping the quad track on track is tracking the progress on the way to harvest. So having all the things ready. So we were crutching the last of the sheep last week, checking in with shearers and stuff like that for the other parts. And so that's just dotting I's, crossing T's, making sure that I'm 100% ready for harvest, because I intend to start at the end of next week. So there you go, thirsty work today. Sorry, water break. Just had to. So, so there you go. That's the joke. Staying on track by keeping tracks on machines and tracking your business for your planned progress to get your planned results. And also tracking your online business to be online at certain times. And this is the one of 2 lives that I do during the week, and it doesn't take that long. And normally Sunday is a house day, but today's a work day. So, and now that I've reconnected to my internet, looks like my Twitter's going bananas. So that's that. And I wonder how Muzz is tracking. He was off fixing a windmill this morning, he told me. So that's also part of the deal. Station owners, farm owners. What other business owners have you got? Scotty works on his mine site for the people. So you've got to track your business analytics. How many posts do you want to do? How many reactions do you get? What can you do different in a post to get more reactions or get answers? Questions. How to get a question asked. Or do you answer the question in your post, and then what that creates is you've answered the question, therefore people read the post and the question is answered, so they don't have the question to ask. Is that a catch-22? Like you've written this awesome post, or we talk on these videos and we give you all the solutions, but then it's possible we've answered all your questions and you've got nothing to ask us. But then the question I've got to ask you guys is, what is stopping you guys from taking action and starting the same thing as what Muzz, Scotty and I have got, and thousands of other people? And there's thousands of other people who are highly successful at it, do it a lot better than me, Muzz or Scotty, even though we each do it in our own different ways. And that's part of the authentic business, is you do your business your way, just because the product is the same. And that's why each of our successes are different, and each of our timelines are different. But there is always light at the end of a rainbow. So You know, that's the fun and games. So, yeah, that's the long and short of staying on track. Hi, Mum, I can see you get on. We'll come and see you this afternoon. And, yeah, so come around to Mum and Dad's for dinner. Who goes to their parents' house for dinner still? That's a great question. You know, who takes the time to go to their parents' house to have dinner with them, catch up with them as often as you can? And Mum and Dad are now moving hundreds of kilometres away, so now more effort is required to go and see them, which isn't an issue. I just have to make that more effort, which is part of the deal. So, yeah, you can budget your time, you can track that. You know, when does school holidays, when does weekends, things like that. And then you go see Mum and Dad again, take the grandies there and have a big catch up. So it's not as easy now that they won't be living just down the road. And we have to make more time, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. So that's, you know, that's the way life tracks on. There's going to be so many track analogies here. You know, quad tracks and rubber tracks and steel tracks and tracking Facebook posts and businesses and stuff like that, and tracking farm businesses along to make sure we're tracking in the right spot. So we're just tracking the right direction forwards. So if anyone feels like asking a question in the chat, I can read the comments as they go. That's completely okay. Or any more questions, you can direct messages. Or there is also a Farm Fence group chat where you can ask a question and one of the three of us will answer to the best of our knowledge. Simple as that. So I think I've just about said everything I need to say, being that the time didn't align for the dynamic duo. I wonder, out of me and Muzz, who's Batman, who's Robin? What do you reckon? That could be an interesting concept. Do you reckon I get the mask on and what do I say, a little kid pull the hat down and go, I'm Batman. All fun and games. Goofiness aside, it is a fun business and that's how we track it. So we'll just truck along and we'll go with that. So thanks to the farmers that grow all the food, do a wonderful job, keep the sheep. Thanks to the truckies that move all the goods around the world and Australia, you do an awesome job. And as many long hours as us farmers as well. So good on yous. And thanks to all these service people that have fought, died and still serve our country to protect our way of living. You're doing a wonderful job. Appreciate you. We'll never forget. So that's it for today. Peace out. That's us. Have a good one, people.